Hello, this is Sandra with Krafty Kreations with Sandra. It's been quite a while. I'm gonna make a card for you using the Florals and Bloom paper. We're gonna make a triple panel card. I think that's what it's called. I don't know what it's called. I'm calling it that. All right, so we're using this paper. It's new DSP. And I'm gonna tell you the sizes of the pieces because I already cut them. And the reason I'm not doing a live is because Facebook is erasing all the lives in 30 days. So I'm gonna start using YouTube, and until I figure out how to do a YouTube live, I'm gonna do videos. So welcome back to me. So we have a card base. And the card base this is a Strawberry Slush, one of the new ink colors. The card base is 5.5 by 11, and it's scored at 3 3/8 and 6 3/4, all right? And then we're gonna put it in our trimmer, line up, actually do it like this, line up at 1 inch. I'll show you. Line up at 1 inch, and I'm going to use this part down here because I already cut this off. Line up at 1 inch, and I hope you can see that. I think you can, because I think you can see this whole square. And you're going to cut down to the second score line. So we're going to cut on the 2 shorter panels, and then just trim this off. So you're cutting off 1 inch on these 2 panels, not the bigger one. All right? Okay, so we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna fold it Mountain Valley, fold and varnish, so your card will look like that. So there's 1 panel, there's 2 panels, and this is the 3rd panel, and this piece measures 3 3/8. Oops, this measures 3 by 3.5, and you're gonna score it at 3/4 on the 3 inch side. We're gonna fold it, and then we're going to glue it to the bottom and the left side. So there's our 3rd panel, 1, 2, 3. All right? So the very first thing we wanna do is we want to glue. I should have filled my glue bottle. I think this is a very festive card. All right, I'm going to glue it to the bottom left. So I just pick up my card, and then I use my fingers to feel when it's right on the edge. All right, and that way I don't get glue anywhere. And if I hold it for a few seconds, I will have my 3 panel card, like that. All right? And then I will post the measurements on Facebook with a picture of the card. This is the paper we're using. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. And then we need 2 pieces that measure 3 1/8 by 4 1/4. And it's these 2 pieces, and I'm going to use one here and the opposite side here, like that. Then I need 2 pieces to measure 2 by 3 1/4. And then this time I'm gonna use one here and one here, because when I fold this, I'm gonna want my 3 panels to have the same pattern. You could, if you wanted to, alternate one of them, but I kinda like all that floral pattern. All right, so we're just gonna glue all of these pieces. And then I have a color and contour label that's gonna go back here for writing your sentiments, but we're not gonna do that yet. So let's glue these on. So this one is 4 by 5 1/4. Remember, only glue on the edges. And I've always told you it warps your paper, but I recently had to correct a card that I had not made. And when I was trying to take off the panel, there was glue everywhere. If you only put it on the edges when you want to remove it, if you ever want to remove it, you only have that one little line to contend with instead of the whole panel. Oops, oops, oops. That's in the wrong place. This one goes, let's see. This one goes here. Because this one is the opposite side. Ooh, I'm glad I caught that. There was talking about something else, totally different here. This one goes here. It's the same paper, it's just the opposite side. All right, because remember I want my panels to match. This one, it's going to be the opposite side. It looks like a complicated card, but it really isn't. As long as you remember to put this little panel on before you add the design paper. All right, so one line around, not very close to the edge. And I have my card base ready. Look at that. How pretty. All right. Then I have this little thing, this little piece that is going to go behind. You can sort of center it, but you really can't. You don't want it to come out past these edges. So I kind of put it, I don't do it over here. I do it as close as I can to the edge of what I'm trying to stay within. I'm trying to stay within this edge. So about there, you see? A little wider on this side, but not too narrow on this side. So let me grab a happy birthday stamp. Because where is my happy birthday? I was trying to use this one from the birthday set. I don't see it. Oh, darn, darn, darn. Oh, I guess it'll come up at some point. Okay, I'm not gonna stamp anything on it. When I find it, I will stamp it. I will run the risk. Okay, so about here. Yep, and I just eyeball it to be straight. And then I want some fussy cut flowers. And I already did from Heartfelt Hexagon, I did the border, and I did I Hope Your Day is Filled with Joy. This is gonna go here. And then I'm going to add a few flowers to make it a little bouquet right here, like that. I think that looks pretty, don't you? So I'm just going to glue the flowers. I'm going to glue the flowers here and here. I'm just adding a little bit of glue. And then I'm going to use dimensionals. Have you made any cards lately? Have you been on vacation like me? I actually haven't been on vacation because I've been having classes, but I just hadn't had a chance to do the weeklies. I'm gonna put that right there. Maybe a little higher. I think that looks nice. Okay, and then I had, what did I do with it? I had another label. Oh, here it is. I did this label, wishing you the brightest birthday from the Daisy set. And I wanted to put it here. And I wanted to do a couple more flowers there. So even if they peek out over here, it won't matter. It'll just make the bouquet. Maybe I could put that one there. Or maybe I could put it here. Like that. I think so. What do you think? So I'm going to, once again, glue them. This one's gonna go here. Let's see. I think this one's gonna go here. So I can see a little bit of it peeking out from behind here on this panel. And then I'm going to take my dimensionals, put 3 across my label, and by the way, this is just the leftover kit from a class that I already had. That's why I saved one so I could make some videos, and I hadn't had a chance until today. So I'm gonna slide this one in here. I don't think I like it there. Maybe I think I like it over here. Yes, I like it over here. And I'm gonna sneak a little dimensional behind here so it could be a little bit lifted. And I'm gonna sneak a dimensional back here so it can be lifted. And one more right here for this blue flower. So there we go. And I just need to stamp a happy birthday right here. Let me see if I can find a small one. Very easy card, just having your dimensions and pre-cutting your pieces. You will be able to assemble in a jiffy. The only thing I can see is wishing you the brightest birthday. So maybe, let me see what I can find that's easy to access. Maybe this happy birthday here from Cake Celebrations. This happy and this birthday. And I'm gonna use, I wanna use Poppy Parade because this is Poppy Parade. I could have used Strawberry Slush too, but since there's already so much color on there, I'm gonna use this Secret Seed. And if I haven't told you, so I've told some people in person, this stamps almost black. So you want to get this color so that you can have a nice black ink, even though it's not black, it looks black. So here's my happy, and I'm going to do, it's upside down. Sorry, I gotta bring it up to me. I'm gonna do happy there, and then I'm gonna do birthday. And really, if you looked at it closely, I gotta bring it down, sorry. Happy birthday, I think that's, it looks totally black, even though it's supposed to be like a really, really deep blue, it looks black. So, there we go. Should we add a few gems? I have my standby rhinestones. I think these are my favorite, actually. I can never quite find the matchy ones. Maybe now that I get back into it, maybe I'll start finding them. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do a big one here and a medium one next to it. And then maybe I'll do, oh, maybe I'll do a 3 right here. Let's see. 2 there. I actually just like 2. I would probably be able to do 2 here, 2 small ones. So I'm gonna do 5. There's 2 and 2, and maybe 1 right here. Just random. There we go. Pretty cute. And you can make it with any paper that you already have. It doesn't have to be this one, but if you would like to order this one, let me know. All right, thanks for joining me. I will be back with another video shortly. That's the triple panel card. Bye-bye.